Have you ever faced a situation where your code just doesn't return the expected JSON format? It's frustrating, right? If that's you, then you're in the right place. Today, we're tackling a common issue with ServiceStack and JSON serialization. I understand how annoying it is when your code returns escaped characters instead of the clean JSON you expect. You're definitely not alone in this. Many developers encounter this issue when working with ServiceStack. Here's the specific situation we're looking at. One user recently asked, "How can I return a JSON object from ServiceStack without escaping the string in my DTO?" They provided a DTO with an info element that contains serialized JSON, but the output is not what they wanted. Sound familiar? Let's dig into this together. So, what could be causing this? The issue arises because ServiceStack doesn't recognize that the info property holds JSON data, leading to escaped characters in the output. We'll break it down step by step so you can understand how to fix it. And don't go anywhere. I've got a crucial tip at the end that will help you ensure your JSON is returned correctly every time. To address the user's issue, the first step is to modify the DTO to indicate that the info property should be treated as raw JSON. This can be done by using the JSON raw attribute from ServiceStack. Next, the user needs to ensure that the JSON string being assigned to the info property is properly formatted. This means it should be a valid JSON array or object. After updating the DTO and ensuring the JSON format is correct, the user should return the DTO from their service function as before. The JSON raw attribute will prevent the escaping of the JSON string. Finally, the user can test the service to confirm that the info property now returns the desired JSON format without escaped characters. Did you know? JSON stands for JavaScript Object Notation, and it was originally designed for data interchange between a server and a web application. It's come a long way since then. Now, let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative approach involves creating a generic version of MyDTO. This allows you to deserialize the info property directly into the desired type, preventing the JSON from being escaped. For instance, if you convert your original DTO and pass it to the new MyDTO, it will correctly serialize the info property as a JSON array instead of a string. Let's take a look at an answer from another user. An alternative solution from another user suggests modifying the DTO structure. Instead of using a string for the info property, they recommend using a dictionary to hold the JSON data. This way, you can parse the raw JSON string into a dictionary before returning the DTO. If the raw JSON string is an array, they suggest using a list of objects instead. This approach allows ServiceStack to handle the JSON correctly without escaping the characters. Here's the crucial tip I promised. Always ensure that your DTO properties are correctly typed and serialized. This will save you from unexpected issues down the line. And there you have it. With these steps, your ServiceStack should now return the correct JSON format without any escaped characters. If you found this helpful, hit the subscribe button for more tips, and don't miss our next video where we dive deeper into JSON serialization.